When people are released from jail, they have the responsibility to appear in court. But some of these people choose to go on the run.
They go back home to mommy.
And that is when these guys come into the picture. So sit back and listen to the Off the Hook podcast with Chad and Rob.
Very fine people on both sides.
These are real stories, but the names have been changed.
What's going on, guys? Rob here again.
Chad over here. What's up?
Oh, man. Been a rough morning already this morning for me. Damn, I hate a pool. I got this pool, right? And I overfilled it last night because I fell asleep. Overfilled it, then drained it, and then drained too much out of it. Then I had to add it in there. Of course, it throws everything off, and I hate a pool. God, I hate it. That was my rant for this morning.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, well, not speaking of anything, but Waterfront, that new TV show.
Yeah, they're filming here.
Yeah, they're filming here. I watched the first episode of it, and there's a lot of highlights of like Southport and Wilmington in it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard Joe Rogan mention it on one of his podcasts. It's like a commercial or something, but kind of cool to hear him mention little Wilmy Wood here.
Yeah, I mean, they got a big picture of downtown, but it's funny. There's like, there's a scene, and they're showing downtown, but they only show from like the right side of the courthouse over. They don't show the courthouse.
Yeah, it's amazing what they can do. There was a Hallmark one I remember that they did here, and it was in the middle of summertime, and like we had the golf cart out riding around downtown.
Yeah,
I don't know if you were with me or not. And these guys up on Front Street were blowing snow.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I remember.
And they had like big like Christmas balls out, and like it was a Christmas movie. I think it was called the USS Christmas or something like that because of the battleship across the river here. And but it was supposed to be like cold and snowing. Like I'm riding by in shorts on a golf cart, going, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And they're sitting there blowing snow. It's pretty fun.
Everybody's sweating their ass off.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to be cold. It's kind of cool.
And they did Halloween here. Remember when they did that? We
Jamie
drove
Lee
down
Curtis,
there. Yeah.
Like walked right by us. She went down here. Like there's some homeless guys and stuff. She could put on her Twitter that she was helping out.
Gosh, these celebrities, man, they get me, bro. I don't get it, dude. They want to make themselves look good or type of. Pat
myself on the back.
Yeah,
I did good.
I did good today.
Okay.
Well, anytime you go somewhere, they're like, "Hey, do you want to donate 10 cents to the rest of your, to this, that, and the other, or go to a gas pump? Would you like to donate to this?" I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like,
You remember like when COVID hit and all of a sudden everybody that does like just doing their job, all of a sudden there's a tip jar there. You remember that? I was like, you're just handing me my stuff. You're not really doing anything other than your job that your employer's paying you to do, and you want a tip. I don't know if it was just here or what. There was a bunch of that popping up here.
There's a tip for everything.
Yeah, I got a tip. Do your job. Do your job.
Got
that
a
you get paid
tip.
for. Do your job. You get paid for.
All right.
If you don't get paid enough, work that out.
Oh, dude. All right. So me and you talked about earlier. I was wanted to bring this up because you're just a few years older than I am.
Yep.
But you grew up in a different time. I was growing up, but I was
Great
younger.
Period of time.
About music.
Yeah. We talk about music, and I was listening to. I had a TikTok I ran across, and then they were playing like a Whitesnake song, and I was like, oh god, I used to like Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Well, Tawny Katane, not really, but the Whitesnake music was good.
Yeah. See, you remember that in a different time in your life than I do.
Yeah.
I was small. My dad would listen to it.
Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is like, yeah, he listened to it, but you only had so many stations.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you could go to, Spotify and pick out a genre and keep whittling it down or go directly to.
No, you had a couple of rock stations.
You had to listen to what they put on the air.
Yeah.
Or you had to go buy the cassette tape or the DVD.
Cassette
or not DVD,
CD,
but CD,
yeah.
CD, yeah. So, I mean, if you
man.
really want to go back, I wasn't around this period, but 8 tracks.
Yeah.
And see, they had it to where if you wanted to hear the song again, you had to keep riding around the block till it came back on. You know, there was no skip, none of that. You know?
Oh man, them days, man. I kind of miss them days.
Yeah.
Things were simpler.
They were simpler. It wasn't so much instant gratification is what our whole society has become.
Well, speaking
for
of
everything, when the person calls you or texts you, like, have you noticed like how quickly people freak out if you don't respond or answer? Like, I just as a matter of fact, last night I missed a call. Like, yeah, I can't answer all the time. I try to. I missed a call and I didn't hear it. And later on, I went back and I was like, oh, I missed this call. This guy left a message. And then I get a Gmail, a Google review pop up on my phone as a 1 star. Like they left a bad review. They didn't say why. All it said was 1 star. And I wrote back, can you tell me why you gave me a bad review? Evidently not. So it looks like I did the right thing by not calling you back.
Yeah, angry little man is what he was.
Well, he was not a legal citizen and who he was trying to get out. And I should have said, we can't help you with ICE deportations.
Yeah, that's
and as a matter of fact, today's the first day of Alligator Island.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz?
Alligator Alcatraz.
Whatever you want to call it, Alligator Island.
So there was I saw a meme where it was like they showed Alcatraz and they call it the Rock. And they showed Alligator Alcatraz, and they said that was like the swamp or something like that.
You can run, but you have to run through 50 miles of alligator-infested swamp.
Donald Trump said, he said in that interview, I don't know if you saw it, he goes, you can get out. He goes, but if you want to get away from an alligator, don't run straight, go zigzag. He goes, increases your chances by 1%.
Yeah, they're not good at zigzagging because they're long body.
Oh, all right. So
I don't want to put it to the test, but that's what I hear.
I keep seeing there's a lot of TikToks on it. It's hilarious. But speaking of TikTok, man, have you all right? So you've seen all these TikToks. I've been sending them to you. They're hilarious.
Yeah, I see all the Sasquatch AI ones.
Yeah. And then there's some ones.
God, they're so racist, man. So racist.
How about
But what's funny is people are like, I mean, you can see how many people laughed and thought it was funny, you know. But if it were a real person, like it would be a different story. But we know we know it's AI. It's a freaking know, Bigfoot pretending to say all these things, you know, that comedians used to say.
Now they're like venturing into other things.
Yeah,
like
grandmas. I see grandmas saying a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's all AI generated. And it's crazy. Like I was just telling you the other day, I watched this video. This guy created a clothing label. He went to AI and asked about his competitors, how he could beat them. And he wanted 10 names of a new company brand name. It spit out 10. He chose one. He made it appear on the clothes, like, you know, like an AI generated clothing item with a guy that he had a photo of that he used as his AI model who could walk, talk, everything wearing his new AI generated clothing line. And it made a commercial for it.
I mean, it
looked pretty good.
It giving me some ideas about what we could do.
It's going to give a lot of bad people ideas. Think about it. People can make a video of you committing a crime that you didn't do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in the wrong hands, there's a lot of different things that people are going to come up with this kind of technology that's kind of scary. I mean, if you really think about it.
It makes me want to stay home. Go to work and go home.
Well, they can make a video of you not at home committing a bank robbery.
True, but
with Nancy Pelosi running out with a bag of money and a freaking thing on her head, you know.
One could only wish.
That's real life. But I mean, you'd be accomplice with her.
All right, so talk about celebrities before we get into our story for this episode. How about P. Diddy, brother? He got He got found guilty on 2 out of the 5 charges.
So what's he get, like a year in jail and
I don't
suspended
know.
sentence of 6 months or something?
I don't know what I don't know what
we hadn't heard that yet. So
yeah, I don't know what the consequences is for that or the jail time or whatever. But it's
he should get a year for every bottle of baby oil he had.
Oh, he's done then. He's done. Then.
I'm just saying.
He's gone.
1 year per bottle.
So if he does get to walk out, there's a party at Diddy's house tonight. Bring your own baby
Bring
oil.
your own baby oil.
I'm not providing it.
BYBO.
Bring your own
baby oil.
Baby oil. Oh man. All right. So our next story is related.
Oh yeah. So we thought of this guy. So this is one that myself and Sal did.
Oh, yeah. I worked with me and Sal did some work before you and Sal because I was I had to go somewhere.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, we got to. You know, your phone can ring with some information at any moment. You know, so you got to be prepared to drop everything you're doing and go do this.
Yeah.
So that's just the way it rolls. Doing this.
So, in honor of this one, we're naming him Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, but the irony of this is, dude's name really is a Batman name, but it's not Wayne.
Right. So,
but it works so well with this
it does.
name, which is
was so good,
so ironic.
So when I looked up, you know, before we did the show, we're going through stuff and organizing it. And I started playing this. I looked over there at Chad, and Chad was like, "I heard that, yeah."
Yeah, that's the old school, like old one.
So here we go. Man, I love that.
Oh,
there's
his name. Oh man.
Yeah, dude. We can't play too much of it.
Yeah, we'll get strikes and all that stuff against YouTube.
We got slapped on the wrist for the last episode for some reason.
Played too long or something?
I guess so.
Oh, okay.
It's the weirdest thing. I hate it.
So, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, so he was about 6'5". He was a skinny guy, 6'5".
Tall, slender.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we got him out.
It was a drug thing.
Yep.
I'm quite certain. And larceny. It seems like he had a little bit of both going on.
Yep. And he had one eye too. Remember that?
Yeah. You could have given him another name like Lefty or Left
One Eye Willie.
One Eye Willie or something. Anyway, we're sticking to this because of the name. It's just crazy how that if you really knew his name, it's crazy that he has this name.
So I bonded him out on I want to say it was like a $13,000 bond, something like that.
Yeah. And
it was out of New Hanover?
Yeah, it was New Hanover.
Okay.
So this guy, as I recall, we called cosigner, hadn't seen him, you know.
We go to his house, nothing. Talked to neighbors, nothing. So eventually got to a point where we went, because he was living up near me when I used to live over there.
Yeah, this was the house that you went to, and it was just trashed. Isn't that the one?
Yep.
Yeah. I remember now. More of it's coming back. It's been 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyways, but this is the one where the guy had the trailer, and family members or something showed up, and you were over there looking through like all the pile. We went first, and we went through it, and it was just trash everywhere because this guy went through it.
I think somebody died. I think his mother. Or
we were finding things that he was selling on like Marketplace Mall. Facebook Marketplace, and we nothing was really current. But we kind of were developing a pattern of what this guy, how he was surviving. He was selling little like knickknack stuff on Facebook. You remember that?
Yep. But he wasn't going to that house at all. All the neighbors, if he was, it was the middle of the night.
Right. We think that because of some of the items that we found that he was trying to sell, because there's a bunch of trash in this trailer.
Yeah, it was a bunch of junk. I think his mom, somebody passed away and he inherited it.
Yeah, but he was like picking through it, we think, and just like trying to sell it to make $1 here and there.
Yeah, or to get a fix.
Whatever. Yeah, more than likely.
So I'll tell the story when me and Sal went out there, and then we'll get into part where y'all got him.
Right.
So we go out there, and we're looking. Everything, like, there's a shed out back locked up. Mm-hmm. Everything's locked up. Nothing doesn't look like any cars have been there, because you can tell, you can look.
Right.
And there were spider webs at the front door. So we're like, all right, so this dude hasn't been here in a minute. So we get in the house because it's the address on file. Mm-hmm. We go in. We start searching. Place is trashed. Place is messed up. I mean, it smells bad. The electricity was still on, though. So we looked through, could not find nothing. But we did find some relatives' names that we compared to later, and then talked to. Once we left there, we talked to them, and they were like, "Yeah, he's got a drug problem. We don't want him to have the place. We're going to be taking it over. Blah blah blah." Like, okay, so we leave there, do some more research, and then that's when you kind of took over, because I was going to be doing some other things or going somewhere else. I can't remember. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, so I found his Facebook page. It wasn't active, or you can only see so much if you're not friends with him, but you can go through comments that were made on photos. So I started compiling a list of people that he interacted with, people of interest.
Yeah.
And then so I was able to look at their pages, and sometimes you can find stuff that you're looking for. And so you're trying to find the most common person that they have, and I think I whittled it down to like 5 people, something like that.
But one of them people was what?
One of them was a person that I knew, that I had helped through bonding years ago. I can't name their name, but so evidently this guy had an interest in this girl. And so I reached out to this girl, and he said, "Oh yeah, he's he's a pain in my ass, and he stole from my sister or something like that. So yeah, I'll help you out. I'll send him a message and see if he responds."
Did you ever see the messages between the two? Like, see what she said? I'm curious of.
No, that was
how she lured him.
Yeah. So it was like a day or so goes by, and she's like, messaged me and said he responded. Ooh. And he's like, yeah, he's over in crosstown in some area. That's where he says he's staying. And I'm like, cool. So you got a little rapport going with this guy. So,
and it's nowhere where this house we were at.
No, it's not even close. More like this guy's just bouncing around. These are couch surfers, as we call them.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, I said, can you talk to him and kind of see if you can get some kind of meeting set up between you guys,
Mm-hmm.
She's like, all right, give me a little bit of time, and let me keep talking to him and see if I can do that. I was like, cool. So about a couple days, week goes by, something like that. She calls me up, says, all right, I told him that I'm going to meet him. And this was at a spur of the moment. So that's why, you were busy doing something. And he's like, he's going to meet me at, it was like a drugstore, something like that, over in the middle of town.
Like Walgreens?
Whatever, one of those. And I was like, cool. And I was like, well, this dude's probably fast, and I'm not fast. I'm strong, but I'm not fast.
Yeah, I don't run.
So you got to know your strengths and weaknesses, right?
Yeah, my strength is I chase you for about 300 feet, and then I'm stopping. I'm done.
So I was like, all right, better call Sal. has a show, right? Better Call Sal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I called Sal and I was like, hey man, come on, let's go get this. Let's go hook this guy up. On my way, bro. All right, cool. So he comes and we don't like get our vests and stuff on. We just have to keep it plain clothes. We go over to where this meeting's supposed to take place and just sit in the parking lot and just watch. And I think dude came rolling up on a scooter or a bike or something like that.
Moped.
Yeah.
All right. So before you get any further, dudes are stupid. All right. You dudes are, y'all are stupid. All right. And you give a dude any attention of a girl, man. Okay. I love it. I love it.
Such is the way of the world. So, Mr. Batman shows up, and we were like, we're sitting out in the parking lot just watching, and like we're like, he's here, there he is, right there. But it's an entrance, and like there's street, it's on the corner, and there's like cars and stuff everywhere, and we're like, he could take off running easy, so we got to do this smooth so he doesn't take off running. Smooth,
fast, and efficient.
Yeah. So basically, Sal got out. He walks up and kind of goes by the guy, goes in the store, and I come up second. So when he's talking to me like on the phone, I'm acting like I'm just talking to somebody while I'm nonchalant.
Right.
And so Sal goes into the store. And he comes out while he's talking on the phone. So we can coordinate this to where one's behind, one's in front. And so Sal just comes up to the guy, has his badge out, and basically he pokes him in the back. And the guy thinks it's a gun. It's a baton. And he's like, Mr. Batman, you're over. We're going to arrest you for missing court. And so I'm in front of him by now, so he has nowhere to go.
So how did he act? Did he give up willingly?
He wanted to buck for a second, and then I moved in on him, and we just closed in on him and grabbed an arm, and we're stronger than he is, so that's how that ended.
There's only so much meth you can do.
Yeah. Meth will make you feel like Superman, but when you're Batman and the only superpower you have is money, which he didn't have either, he just kind of had the name. He's out of options. So, we cuffed Mr. Batman, and he was pissed though. He knew that this girl had set him up, but I always
never say.
I don't say how. They can ask me. They can think they know 100%, but until you confirm, there will always be a little bit of doubt.
How'd you find me? I don't know.
It's what I do, man.
What we do.
It's what I do. So
I love that part though. I like it when they say, "How'd you find me?" Well, that's for me to know you're not.
That's what I do, man. That's Well, I know so and so told you. No, they didn't. We just do this, and this is what we do. So that's why you're caught.
Oh well, go to court.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Is
why you want to keep blaming other people, man? Just take care of your business. You wouldn't have to worry about it. So that was basically it for him.
But we write pretty conservatively.
Yeah, we do. Over the years,
for instance, we got one guy right now who missed court on us accidentally. He's been in contact with me for the past week. Yes.
Some people are good talkers. We've run into some really good talkers over the years that string you along,
right?
And you'd be surprised. People listen. They're like, "Oh man, they're gonna make it good. It's all good." We have a certain amount of period of time. The district attorney, the school board attorney that wants our money doesn't care.
He waiting
if that guy's telling the truth or not. We have a deadline.
Yep.
We have dates on the board when they're due, and we don't like getting close to those dates.
Yeah, and I feel pretty good about it. Guys, the evidence that we have seen of him.
Right. Well, it's still very early, and that's why you also feel good.
Yeah.
Because it's early. If this were the 4th month,
No, it'd be a different story.
We'd be knocking on his door.
Yeah. Why didn't you go to court, bro?
Or sitting in the car waiting for him to come out the door.
Out of a pharmacy with one eye.
Right.
Nickname Bruce Wayne. Oh man. So that was not too long ago, was it? It was a couple years ago.
What, Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Was it 7?
Yeah, I know it's crazy to. I think so. I thought that's what we figured out. It was 7.
Or was it the story I was telling you before?
Oh well, shoot. Maybe I'll take that back. Maybe. Okay, we are talking to you over there. Calm down.
Alexa, stop.
Okay, I may have my time period wrong, but it was at least 5 years ago.
Ah, man, it's been a while.
Yeah, whatever.
I trying to remember all
Story's
these.
a story, right?
Trying to remember all these stories. We're going back looking through photos. I'm like,
Yeah,
we arrested him, but do you remember how we arrested him? I don't.
Yeah, the photos just trigger these stories, you know, like, oh, shoot, yeah, I remember that one. We didn't tell that story.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we do it, you know.
All right. Well, not too long from now, in another month, we'll be in Greensboro at the NCBAA meeting, and we're going to do quite a few episodes there. Talk with some bail agents from across North Carolina, get some of their wild stories, because you know it's just us telling stories all the time.
Yeah,
you know,
we want to hear other people's stories. I mean, we're telling ours. You know, there's people that have a whole lot more than us.
Yeah.
You know, we all have a story to tell in this business. If you've been in it for a while, you know, some have some really crazy stories to tell. So we want to find those people that want to tell them. So contact us. We'll be there, Greensboro, August 1st, to have you guys come by our booth and talk to us.
And Chad may have some T-shirts to sell.
I might bring some. Not a lot. I got like a lot of containers of stuff, so I might bring something. But
well, it'd be cool. I know a couple people already chomping at the bit to buy some from you. I'm gonna have to buy some more. This is all I wear, man, and I love it. They're cozy.
I got some more designs.
They're colorful, good designs, different stuff. You know, every day.
Same. The Black Rifle stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same
material.
Same shirt, basically.
Well, that's awesome. Well, that's another episode. But until then, you can hit us up, comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. It is Off the Hook Bail Bonds on YouTube. We're on all the Spotify, Apple, you name it. We're on there. Hit us up if you like us. What you hear. Keep it on. But until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Chad, and what's up?
And we'll see you later.
You've been listening to Off the Hook with Chad and Rob. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And be sure to follow us for notifications for another exciting episode. But in the meantime, you can go to our website at www.offthehookbail.com to see more. So until next time, stay out of trouble, or it'll be you that needs to get off the hook. See you soon.